It was a display of internal drama yesterday as the All Progressives Congress APC in Dawakin Tofa local government area of Kano State suspended the party's national chairman, Dr. Abdullahi Umar Ganduje, from the party due to serious allegations leveled against him. In an announcement made by Halliru Gwanzo, the world's legal advisor, he cited allegations of bribery against Ganduje by the Kano State Government as the reason for the suspension.
In another twist, hours later, the State Working Committee of the Kano chapter of the All Progressives Congress APC sanctioned some ward party leaders who earlier suspended the national chairman of the party, Umar Abdullahi Ganduje. In the quick counter, the party's local government officials thwarted the suspension and sacked those behind it. Abdullahi Abbas, the chairman of the APC in Kano, alleged that the ward executives who suspended Ganduje were working with the new Nigeria People's Party NNPP and that they have been suspended for 6 months. Now, joining us to look at this story is political analyst Dr. Ibrahim Oshinowo. Good morning and thanks for joining us.
Good morning.
All right, I beg your pardon, Dr. Mohammed Yao, not Oshinowo. Thanks for joining us. I hope Kano State is calm this morning. Give us updates on what exactly played out in the last 72 hours.
Yeah, Kano has been calm, and good morning to you there. Nice meeting up with you, and I appreciate the quality, the footage there in the medium there. Yeah, the drama that has ensued yesterday, it was something. One of the politically, undertone in the Kano State. Anybody who is aware of the Kano political, activities knows that those are one of those dramas that always unveils itself, to everybody. It has been doing, like that. Sorry, with my, this is
okay.
But, like I said, the drama has been there for quite a long time, and what's happened yesterday is not new to everybody. Kano politics is always very hot, if I can put it that way. Don't forget that these people that we are talking about, they belong to same, if I can put it, they are birds of the same feather. They belong to same political, ideology. They started together and they folded out because of some one reason or the other. And of course, it has been like that. Even when Konkoso came in as governor back in 1999, he made sure that all those that have helped him, they were moved away from the party. That was PDP then, and I'm talking about let Rimi, Abubakar Rimi, and the rest of them, Musa Godebe, all of them, the political figures of Kano State.
Mr. Yao, I just want to quickly confirm and just to double check with you, because I did see an interview where the Kano APC legal advisor did say that he actually wasn't suspended. So just to clarify and put it out there, what exactly was, I know you've said that this is political drama. There were conversations about the people who put out the publication not even being members of the All Progressive Congress. So can you please help us shed some light on that situation?
Yeah. What, like I said earlier, some people just, came off from nowhere. They said they belong to the APC. Well, I'm not a party platform, partisan party member, but those people said they belong to APC, and they are from the national chairman of the party wards level. That is Ganduje. In Dawakin Tofa local government area of the state, and they said they have now, after revisiting and analyzing this problem with the government, they are taking a decision. That is the current government of NNPP, as far as the issue of allegations of misappropriations of funds while he was in governor of the state. Now they are taking decision to make sure that they have sacked him. They have sacked him, and they don't want to associate themselves with somebody who is having that problem in the party, as a politician in the state. So, and of course, they want to do away with him. But shortly after that, the state party chairman, that is Abdullahi Abbas, came up with another tune that those people who sack him, they are also being considered as persona non grata, if I can put it that way, and that they don't belong to the party, and drastic measures are taken. Before evening, some people, 27 of them, they came off and said they are the actual, leaders of the party in that ward, that is Ganduje wards of Dawakin Tofa local government, and that the person whom he said was Halliru Gwanzo, who spoke, for the party, that they have taken decision to sack Abdullahi Umar Ganduje, national chairman of the party, is being impersonated. And the real, Halliru Gwanzo came out and said, I am Halliru Gwanzo, somebody impersonated me, and I had never once, sat anywhere to take any decision.
Does this give credibility or credence to the narrative that these are maybe sponsored by the NNPP?
This is what the party, this is what the state party is saying. That is Abdullahi Abbas and his ESCO, that those people are being sponsored by allegedly by NNPP, and that they are, they are like I said, they are impersonators. They are persona non gratas. They are not known to anybody in in Ganduje or in the state or anywhere. They are not known. And in fact, because of the impersonation allegation, the party said it's taking legal action against those people, so that they will be able to make sure that they legally deal with the issue at hand, because whether you like it or not, this is a very serious issue. When you sack a national chairman of the party from his wards, it goes a long way to tell that all is not well with him, and of course anybody that is associated with him. So I think what the party did, they were quick to do some alignment and adjustment, so that the integrity of the national chairman of the party will still be intact as far as national politics is concerned. And of course,
integrity, the integrity, conversation, might be a little shaky, because of course we all are aware of his history, since he was governor of the state, and the controversy with dollars, in Babariga back then. So that integrity conversation is different. But I want to talk, about the governor of Kano State, Abba Yusuf, and his stance with all of this. Has he made any statements? Is he aware of these actions? Is there, any conversation surrounding him in all of this?
No. But I understand that the NPP has just issued a statement. I don't know whether it is national, that they have welcomed those people position of sacking the national chairman of the party, and that it is long overdue because of the allegations of misappropriations of state fund, treasury, and the issue of the allegations of the dollar, although that is altogether a legal matter which we should not be discussed, because of the contemptuous issues indeed. So, but I understand that the NNPP, not the state government, the NNPP, I cannot ascertain whether it is national or it is state. They have made a statement that they are they back, they support what the ward people did as far as the national chairman. Although, like I said, the state has now describe them as an impersonators, and of course, some people, like I said, 27 of them came out to say that they are the real elected, duly elected officials of the party in the world level, and that at no time, at no point, they have discussed anything to do with, national, state, or anything to do with APC as far as the suspension is concerned. So, but as far as the governor and his cabinet members, I don't think they have issued any statement. Don't forget that this is politics. One has to be very, very careful before he indulges into matters that does not concern him.
I'm glad that you've mentioned that this is politics. Is there any sense of truth to the perspective that the ex-governor of Kano State shares, which is that the current administration is, without I don't know what better word to use, but maybe witch hunting him, and that this feels a bit personal. Is there any sense of logic, or is there sense to that argument?
You see, all this matter began when the state governor, I'm talking about Abba Kabir Yusuf, His Excellency, establish two powerful panel of inquiries to look at what had happened as far as the issue of political, infights and that result to killings and maiming of people, and of course missing of persons. And the second one talking about issues of misappropriation, allegations of misappropriations of government funds by the Ganduje administrations, and of course the issue of dollar in concern. Although, like I said, there was a case in the Federal High Court which has settled that issue, or it has taken care of that issue. But the governor went ahead to create this two powerful panel of inquiry to look at those issues. Suddenly, after the Ganduje site came up with a quick response to that all those issues raised, and of course the panel of inquiry is targeted at Ganduje integrity, and of course is targeted at Ganduje personality. Later on, the governor came out clearly to say that he is not up to with punching anybody, and that he is not after taking care. He's not after taking care of anybody. What he's doing is just to clear ground that Kano should be clear out of any controversy, whether be it financially, be it politically, missing persons, killings, and all that. So he wants to set a new agenda for Kano State, devoid of any controversy. That is why he created the panel of inquiry to clear all those issues that people are talking about. But of course, whether you like it or not, the Ganduje aspect view that as nothing but taunting, his personality, and of course targeting him, to make sure that they reduce his, political prowess and of course political influence in the nation. That is the fact that they are to the Ganduje, they see it as political chanting, but to the governor, he make emphasis that he's not after anybody, he is not targeting anybody. He's rather trying to create a new scene in Kano State as far as his government is concerned, that will now transcend to do what is right, and of course make sure that politics is no longer something that will be used to attack or to kill or to do anything that creates uncertainty.
If we take away the aspect of politics, Abdullahi Ganduje currently doesn't have any immunity as a governor, and so whether he feels he's been witch hunted or not doesn't stop an EFCC or at least an inquiry being made into mismanagement of funds if these allegations are true. And so the Kano State governor still has somehow a role to play here, or at least the government in Kano State has a role to play here to investigate this mismanagement of funds. So do you think that that case has any standing at all? The allegations that billions of naira were mismanaged by Abdullahi Ganduje, that he was getting kickbacks from contractors and some of all these things. Is there any, I mean, you may not be able to say if there's truth to it, but can those cases continue regardless of what he feels?
Yeah, like I said earlier, this issue is being taken care in Federal High Court. When the issue came up, Ganduje, legal team were in Federal High Court, and the Federal High Court position, that is the judgment delivered late 2 weeks or so. The position of the court was that the state cannot investigate matters that has to do with, allegations of mismanagement of funds or all that, and that this issue is centrally a national issue, and it is only bodies like EFCC and the rest of it will investigate. That is the position of the court, and that because earlier on it was the state anti-corruption agency, that is the Kano State Public Complaint and Anti-Corruption Commission, headed by Barrister Muhi Magaji Rimingaru, that was investigating the matter, and they are trying to prosecute, the former Kano State Governor and the current national chairman of the APC. Be it as it is, the Ganduje aspect, the Ganduje side went to court, to the Federal High Court, and they got their case that the state have powers to get that matter, and only the EFCC will investigate such magnitude of allegations, and of course that EFCC should do the needful. In fact, at a time, I had a story that the state governor was challenging the EFCC to come off with, the reports they gathered, they compiled as far as the issue of dollar and all that, so that the world will see what is it all about.
Right.
But the new tune in the setting up of the inquiries, the panel of inquiries by the state government, to investigate the matter. I don't know. I'm not a legal person. I don't know whether the state has legal powers to, go on and create a panel of inquiry, that will look at issues of such magnitude.
All right, as quickly as possible. As quickly as possible, because we have to wrap up the conversation. We have reports that he'll be arraigned in court tomorrow, the 17th. Residents, a number of residents have said that they're afraid and they're worried about the outcome and that there might be some level of violence. Is this a valid fear?
Yeah, it's a valid fear. Kano, you are aware of the Kano, political, sagacity, and of course the temperament, Kano politics. Although it has lied down for almost several years, we don't hear the usual burning and of course maiming attacks and all that used to be associated with Kano. But the fear is so valid. Don't forget, you are talking about supporters who could not, who can be instigated to do otherwise, or I don't know, or they will do on their own personal self what they feel is right. So the fear is valid. Anything can happen in Kano. You cannot presume what exactly can happen in Kano as far as political uprising is concerned.
So this is certainly then. If you say that this is a possibility and that these fears are valid, we're hoping that the security agencies in Kano double up so that we're not hearing any
the security agency, the police, the DSS are up to the task.
Fantastic.
They are making a best, even when during the last festivity, that is the you could see that the police were so proactive in making sure that all the black spots that will
I'm
create,
sure that we will have an update on this story by tomorrow. Thank you very much, Mr. Yao, for joining us on the show this morning, and do have a wonderful day.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.